Hi and welcome to a new video on my channel. Today I want to show you how to make a sample for this beautiful Tunisian crochet lace wrap. If you want to follow along with the written pattern or the chart that is in the pattern, you can buy the pattern from my shops. There are links in the description below and you can get the PDF and follow along with the video as I demonstrate each stitch. In this tutorial I will demonstrate how to make one pattern repeat in this pattern. It's quite short, and then you can use this pattern repeat and duplicate it as many times as you need to make the wrap as wide or as long as you like. So I will show you how to make the beginning and the end of the wrap as well, and one pattern repeat in between. If you have the PDF pattern, you will find there a chart, and I will demonstrate in this video exactly what's in the chart. So if you have the chart, you can follow along looking at the stitches. To make this pattern, you will need some yarn, of course, your favorite size 2 or fingering weight yarn. This is a cake of Yarn Art Rose Garden. For the sample, I used Yarn Art Flowers, and it has 1000 meters per 250 grams. This one is cotton, the other one is 50% cotton, 50% synthetic fibers. So choose what you like. I recommend that you use a yarn with twisted threads. If you have a different kind of cake, like this one for example, this is a Cotton King, what used to be called twirls, it's now called Sultan, and it has only 800 meters and 200 grams. If you want to make a wrap that's as large or larger than the one that I showed you, then you will need more than one of these cakes. You will also need a Tunisian crochet hook with an attached cable or an interchangeable one, your choice, but you need a cable of at least a meter if you want to make the wrap at about 1.52 meters. In the pattern I mentioned that you need a 5mm hook for this kind of yarn, and in this tutorial I will be using the 6.5mm hook because I will be using a slightly thicker yarn to demonstrate. If you don't have one of these hooks, you can work in the other direction by using the long Tunisian crochet hook and just making 4 or 5 pattern repeats, as many as you can fit on the hook, and then you will have the pattern going in the other direction. You also need a pair of scissors and a tapestry needle to finish off. We begin with the slip knot on the hook, so we make a loop with the tail in front and pick up a loop, put it on the hook and make the chains. I have 20. Then we pick up loops in the back bumps of each chain. Don't skip any of the chains. At the end of the row I will have 21 loops on the hook, and these count as 19 Tunisian simple stitches and one last stitch plus the first loop that we usually don't count as a stitch. This is just a setup row, so at the end of the row we chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2 to the beginning to return. Now we begin the pattern. In every row you will have the same starting section, and that is 1 Tunisian simple stitch, then 1 full stitch in the next space, skip 1, put 1 more full stitch, and 1 Tunisian simple stitch in the next stitch. This we do not repeat across the row, but we repeat what comes next. This will be the pattern repeat for row 2. We have 4 Tunisian simple stitches, then 2 Tunisian simple stitches work together, so we insert the hook under the vertical bars of the next 2 stitches and pull up a loop. Then we have 1 yarn over. This counts as a decrease. The yarn over counts as an increase, so we don't change the number of stitches on the row. Then we don't skip a stitch, but we put a knit stitch in the next stitch. So insert the hook between the 2 vertical bars of the next stitch. Pull up a loop. Then we yarn over, and we have 1 more decrease, or Tunisian simple stitch 2 together. 5 Tunisian simple stitches, one full stitch in the next space, skip one full stitch in the next space, and 1 Tunisian simple stitch. You repeat this across the row until you reach the last stitch. At the end of the row, you insert the hook behind the 2 vertical bars, pull up a loop, chain 1, and now we have a special return pass. We don't just do yarn over, pull through 2. We do yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. So we take care of this increase here. Then yarn over, pull through 2 until we meet the full stitches again. And where we have the full stitches, we do a yarn over, pull through 3 so that we don't change the number of stitches on the row. When we reach the full stitches, we do yarn over, pull through 3. Then we have yarn over, pull through 2 again to finish the row. This special return pass is detailed in the stitch abbreviations section of the pattern, and you repeat the yarn over, pull through 2 between the 2 full stitches 15 times. You don't really have to count. After a while you will be able to notice very easily where these full stitches are. Now we start row 3, or the second row in the pattern repeat. Like before, we have 1 Tunisian simple stitch, 1 full stitch, skip this, 1 more full stitch, and 1 Tunisian simple stitch. Then we have 3 Tunisian simple stitches. Then we begin the pattern repeat with 3 Tunisian simple stitches, decrease, so 2 together, yarn over. Then we make 3 simple stitches. To work into the eyelet, you just insert the hook and pull up a loop. 2, 3, yarn over, 2 together, and 4 Tunisian simple stitches. Now we reach this cluster again. We make 1 full stitch in front, 1 full stitch after, then 1 Tunisian simple stitch. And this is the end of the pattern repeat. You do it until you reach the last stitch of the row, and then you pull up a loop in the last stitch, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2 once, yarn over, pull through 3 at the cluster, then yarn over, pull through 2 15 times until you reach the next cluster, and there you do yarn over, pull through 3 again. Then yarn over, pull through 2 twice at the beginning of the row to finish the return pass. Row 4, or the third row in the repeat, we have 1 simple stitch, the 2 full stitches, and 1 simple stitch. Then we have 2 simple stitches, 1 decrease, yarn over, 5 Tunisian simple stitches. So again, we work into the eyelet. Yarn over, 1 decrease, 3 simple stitches, the full stitches, 1 full stitch, skip the cluster, 1 full stitch, and 1 Tunisian simple stitch. Then you repeat this again until the end of the row. At the end of the row, we pick up a last loop behind the 2 vertical bars, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, and yarn over, pull through 2 until the next cluster, and so on. You have to be very careful with the return pass, because otherwise you will add stitches to your rows. Row 5 begins the same with 1 Tunisian simple stitch, full stitch, skip 1 full stitch, 1 Tunisian simple stitch, and then the pattern repeat begins. 1 Tunisian simple stitch, 2 together, yarn over, 7 simple stitches, yarn over, 2 together, 2 simple stitches, and the full stitch, skip 1, full stitch, 1 Tunisian simple stitch. Repeat this to the end of the row. Then we have the last stitch, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, and then yarn over, pull through 2 15 times, and repeat this. After the last cluster, yarn over, pull through 2 to the beginning of the row. Row 6, we begin the same with 1 Tunisian simple stitch, the 2 full stitches, and 1 Tunisian simple stitch. And now we have 2 together, yarn over, 9 Tunisian simple stitches, yarn over, 2 together, 1 simple stitch, the 2 full stitches, 1 simple stitch, and repeat this until the end of the row. And at the end of the row we have the last stitch, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through 2 15 times, then yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2 to finish the row. Now we have the last row in the repeat, and we begin with 1 Tunisian simple stitch, the 2 full stitches, and 1 Tunisian simple stitch, and the last pattern repeat starts with 1 Tunisian simple stitch, yarn over, 3 Tunisian simple stitches, 1 decrease, so 2 together, knit, stitch in the next stitch, 2 together, 3 Tunisian simple stitches, yarn over, 2 Tunisian simple stitches, the full stitches, so 1 full stitch, skip 1 full stitch, and 1 Tunisian simple stitch. And then you repeat this until the end of the row, and at the end of the row you have the last stitch, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, and from here you know what to do. And from now on you repeat rows 2 to 7 to make up the stitch pattern that you saw in the sample that I showed you. Let's make one more repeat of row 2 so I show you exactly where you should put the stitches. So we have the same at the beginning, 1 simple stitch, 2 full stitches, 1 simple stitch. Then the pattern repeat begins with 4 Tunisian simple stitches, so we have 1 here, 1 in the eyelet, 3 and 4. Then we have the 2 together, the next 2 stitches are worked together, yarn over, and we have 1 knit stitch in the middle here, yarn over, 2 together, and then 5 Tunisian simple stitches. Then we have the full stitches and 1 simple stitch at the end of the repeat. And you repeat this until the end of the row. Then last stitch, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, and then continue in the special return pass pattern. Like this, you will notice that one row grows into the next, and you have the decreases here creating this V shape in the pattern. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that you've learned something new in Tunisian crochet. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who love Tunisian crochet and who would like to try making lace. If you're not subscribed yet, please do so and hit the notification bell so that you get notified when I publish a new pattern or video about crochet and Tunisian crochet. And if you want a free pattern, you can go to the link in the description and sign up to my email updates where I tell you about testing calls, new patterns, events, free patterns, a lot of stuff, at most once a week. So thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye!